Welcome into Rogue Football. I'm your host, Jordan DeLugo. Thanks so much for tuning in here today. We're getting into our Xavier Legette 2024 NFL Draft Scouting Report. Legette is a 6'3", 227-pound receiver out of South Carolina. That is correct. 227 pounds. That's what they have him listed as. A soon-to-be 23-year-old prospect, a former four-star recruit. Legette did not make the switch to receiver full-time until college. He did have trouble breaking out until the 2023 campaign, but boy did he break out in a big way. Over 1,200 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns for South Carolina in 2023 on only 97 targets. Over 73% catch rate, averaged nearly 18 yards per catch. Despite being on the older side as a prospect, Legette has unbelievable physical gifts. At nearly 230 pounds, he posted the fastest time speed of any ball carrier in college or the NFL in 2023. That is unbelievable. There's guys out there like Tyreek Hill flying around the football field at the NFL level. Nobody was faster with the ball in their hands in 2023 than Xavier Legette. He really excels on the in-breaking routes where he's able to just use that speed to try to get open across the field. He's really good at the vertical post shots. Doesn't do as well on out-breaking routes or comebacks and hitches, things of that nature, because he's just not going to have the best throttle on the planet. And you don't really need him to at his size. Again, he is a massive receiver with unbelievable straight line speed. While he's not going to be the best throttle guy, not going to have the best start and stop ability, there are flashes of impressive head and shoulder fakes at the top of routes to create separation. Again, especially on the in-breaking stuff. His usage saw him lining up all over the field for South Carolina, and I do think he projects best in an offense that will move him around consistently at the next level. So I think that's something to keep in mind when thinking about, should he be on my favorite team? Does your team like to move their receivers around? At the catch point, Legette's height, strong frame, leaping ability, and strong hands shine consistently. He routinely plucks the ball out of the air at its highest point. His hands, very reliable in 2023. Only 2 dropped passes all year, again, on 97 targets. You love to see that from a guy coming out. You want to have someone that your quarterback can rely on, and Xavier Legette was extremely reliable in 2023. He is always a threat to take it the distance when you get the ball in his hands in space, which, again, good creative offensive coordinators and play callers at the next level should be able to do with relative ease. As a blocker, Xavier Legette certainly has room to grow. The effort and willingness to do it is there, but the refinement not quite there yet. You see plenty of inconsistency, but there are plenty of high-level reps of him as a blocker, so that is encouraging. One of the other great things about Xavier Legette's scouting profile is the fact that he will bring special teams value to your football team, right? He is a dynamic returner and a really good gunner on special teams. So even if he's not someone that ends up being a true second option in your passing game, even if he's a third or fourth option, he's going to bring value to your football team on special teams. While Xavier Legette did have a late breakout, and look, when you talk about receivers, breakout age is a strong indicator of future success, and he might not have the quickness and fluidity that you're really looking for in a wide receiver one at the next level, he projects to be a borderline elite second target in a dynamic passing offense that heavily features motion, bunch formations, and again, in breaking routes. If you have an offense that can do that, Xavier Legette is absolutely for you. He currently carries an early second-round grade for me because they simply do not make many football players with his size, speed, and extremely strong hands that he displayed in 2023. So that's why I have Xavier Legette as an early second-rounder. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you enjoy the content here, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Y'all have a good one.